Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you how to authenticate a domain in Hubspot. Let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do is to log in using your credentials. If this is your first time in Hubspot, I want you to click the sign up option. And from here, just follow the on-screen instructions and you're good to go. Authenticating a domain in Hubspot is an essential step to ensure your emails are delivered successfully and your marketing tools function properly. So, the first thing that you need to do once you are logged into Hubspot is I want you to hover to the upper right corner where you can see the gear icon. You see this? That's going to be the settings. I want you to click on it. And then on the left side panel of the dashboard, I want you to hover to content right here. Under tools, there's going to be like meetings, calling, inbox, marketing, and content. All right. And from here, click on the domains and URLs. What will happen is you would be forwarded in this section. All right. So there are two ways for you to authenticate domain in HubSpot. Number one is manually doing it. And number one is the automatic connection. But for now, we're going to use the manually authentication. All right. So you have two options. For example, if you want to buy a domain, if you haven't already, click this button right here, which is essential if you haven't started already creating a domain or not yet owning a domain and you plan to authenticate that or integrate it with HubSpot later on. If you click that section right here, you just have to click this find a domain button. And again, just type in your perfect domain. All right. So for example, I'm going to be typing in Deep Laughs. Matter of fact, we have a separate video on how to authenticate domains in GoDaddy that you might want to check in our channel, please. But press enter. What will happen is you would be forwarded to these sections. For example, deeplaughs.com is taken, but they will give you all these options. All right. For example, you wanted to take this. Just click that and you would be forwarded to this section right here. But if you own a domain, just click this section right here that says connect a domain. And you will be asked what type of domain do you want to connect today? Is it going to be primary, wherein you need to connect a root domain or subdomain as the default home for your main websites, pages, blog, or landing page? In terms of the redirect, connect a domain you'd like to redirect to another domain. So if you're kind of confused what this is, don't have to worry, because for now, let's just focus on the primary, because this is going to be integrated with the help of the HubSpot's built-in content delivery network, or CDN. All right. Now, all I have to do is click this button right here that says connect. It's going to be a lot easier. All right. Now, enter the domain for your primary site. In this case, you might want to switch over to your hosting provider. All right. And click on next. Now, in my case, I'm going to be logging into my Squarespace account because this is my domain hosting provider. And from here, if you're using Squarespace, this is a golden opportunity because it's a lot easier to follow this tutorial. In my case, I'm going to be clicking on the domain section. And that is going to be my domain, deeplaughs.com. All right, I'm going to click on it. Now, the subdomain is optional, but if you want to put it in here, it's up to you. All right, I'm going to skip this step for now and click on the next button. All right. So I'm going to put something like this. All right, and click on next. So I have like website pages, blog, and landing pages all together. Now you will be forwarded to the verification. All right. And if you encounter any DNS record errors, you just have to find and fix all of this. But this is an opportunity for us to work with it. Now here we need to put in the CNAME record and the text or a record here. It's very easy. All right. So these are going to be the required data. All we have to do is go to the Squarespace and copy the Squarespace information alongside here. All right, so let's do that. Now in Squarespace, I'm going to click my domain. And then from here, I'm going to click on the DNS records. All right. Now, in this case, I'm going to copy all this For the CNAME, it's going to be a squarespace.com. All right, I'm going to copy it. So if you wanted to make it a lot easier, you might want to copy all this information, going back to a WordPad or a Notepad, and then paste it to the Hubspot. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. So I'm not going to switch over to different website. Now I'm going to copy this right here. That's for the A or text record. All right. And then I'm copying this as well. The 109.60.10.3.80 to the hosting provider. In this case, I'm going to put it here. That's going to be at. Type is going to be A. You see that? And click on save. It's very easy. Now, the next record that we're going to save is the CNAME, which requires a triple W's. And of course, the alias data is gonna be this one. Copy that, copy the DNS record, go back to your hosting provider, paste it, and click on save. All right. Now, once you've saved this, you might wanna make sure that for a smooth authentication, DNS changes can take up to 48 hours to propagate. All right, but it depends really. Sometimes it's quicker. So at this point, once you save it and update it, you just have to wait for 24 to 48 hours to wait for it and to confirm. Now, when we go back again to HubSpot, there is a section here that says custom domain connection. You can get started for free, connect a custom domain to your website without upgrading to paid plan. All right, if you click this, it's kind of like an automatic connection instead of doing the manual for you. All right, so all I have to do is continue with the user or create an account with a new user. In my case, you see that this is what we're going to connect. All right, so it's a lot easier. If you do that, it will be forwarded here. Now you have multiple options here. You can, and then it will be forwarded to this. If you don't want that, just go back again to the section earlier and click the verify and wait for it like 24 to 48 hours. All right, to propagate. As you can see, it may take some time, but again, if you encounter any problems along the way authenticating a domain here in HubSpot, you might want to go to the help section right here on the top corner. Ask a question if you want. All right, and that's going to be type an answer if you want, or you can simply start a chat on the AI bot, or maybe ask for a technical support assistance, especially if you're having errors or problems that you can't solve on your own after this. All right, talk to sales if you want, and they will give you troubleshooting steps and insight on how to fix your problem. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next video.